And now coming to the question of special status, I disagree that the government have tried to solve this problem. We go to school to learn to be able to solve problems. So if I'm told to calculate 1 + 1 = what? That is 1 + 1. And I use the other formula, 1 divided by 1, I don't want to get the answer of 1 + 1. Though I'm using academics, but I know that the answer is going to be wrong. So what La République has been doing in every sense has not been in a way to solve the problem. Solving a problem means bringing lasting, acceptable remedy to a crisis, to a problem. It is not bringing what suits you. You know that you're not going to be solving it. From that argument, I can make the case that they have not tried. What they did is that they cut internet, they rape people, they crawl our daughters and sisters in mud, they jail us, including myself, they beat, they kill. How do you solve with this? They bring cosmetic things, and the bad thing is that our brothers and sisters on the fence with this federalism are the ones giving La République the impetus to think that there's still a chance to play with the minds of these people. So that special status is a product of impetus. Some of them are still talking about federation. Oh, okay, why don't we tease their boundaries? Are we sick people? We don't need special status. Why don't we seek their boundaries with special status some more? And the insult with the special status is that not only has Southern Cameroon fed La République du Cameroon, quote me anywhere, for 58 years with their resources and intellect. Not only is that the case, but the case is that all the institutions, they entered the union in quotes with La République du Cameroon, all their institutions have been shattered away. For us to travel safe in this country till today, we don't need to have an immatriculation with NW that used to be there Southwest, or SW, or NW Northwest and SW Southwest. We have to spend extra money to immatriculate LT or CE just to have safe passage. This is what they have done to us. And the arrogance step up to the level where even the legal system, what binds a country, was affected. Our education, what makes us strong, was affected. Don't forget, in between 1995 up to early 2000, Cameroon was considered the most literate country in Africa. Why? Because of Anglo-Saxon education. By and large, Southern Cameroons, that's the epitome of education in Central Africa. It's no hidden history. All of these have been thrown away to give us special status. Are we Andhra Pradesh in India or Alaska in America? Special status? If this union was right and somebody needs special status, small Southern Cameroon would grant La République special status. By way of our culture, we can grant special status. So it's a no-go area. And yeah, again, they can come pick me up, go and lock up as they do with every voice. But this is the truth. It won't work. If it can work, please show me how. Tell me how. The same day you are in the meeting of special status, the very day you're killing people, and the people are telling you, we don't want it. There is a day, 22nd of September 2017. If anybody is saying they saw the resolve and the position of Southern Cameroonians, it has not changed. And again, I'm arguing that in contemporary history, can someone show me a single case in any revolution, including apartheid, where all counties in the territory, we have 13 counties, came out on the same day, in the same time, singing the same thing? It has not happened. Southern Cameroon recorded that first. So this is a result of a people that has been confirmed. This thing called special status is an insult. What must occur? Now I'm saying must occur. It would, in my life or the life of my child, but it will occur, is that Southern Cameroon will sit at that end of the table, a round table, not a meeting where we have that high table and some people are seated there. When they camp, some people, when they enter, everybody stands up, they sit. No, they are going to sit as equal partners and talk about the Southern Cameroon problems versus La République with a third-party mediation, and then a solution will come, period. In my life or another life, that is what is going to solve this problem. Like the caller said, there is no country in the world, all countries who have had special category status or special status have not had that status after more than 15,000 people are dead, more than 300 villages burnt, more than 600,000 internally displaced, more than 150,000 refugees, more than 2 million exiled, people losing their job, people in jail. Nobody goes through that route, even for a confederation, not to talk of a federation, or less a special status. It doesn't work that way. Special status is granted for territories who have geographical and socio-political deficiencies, not for a territory which is viable. And by the way, Sir Philipsons in 1959 made a bad report, a false report. Today we know that Southern Cameroons could not have independence. The third option was not on the paper, besides joining Nigeria or joining the Republic of Cameroon, for the reason called we are not economically viable. That's not true. How do you know that's not true? Because today we have been feeding the other part for 58 years. How can a territory that is not economically viable achieve that? Look at what we entered this union with. Almost everything a country needs, including our currency. I'll add that. In April 1962, that is when our currency, the British pound sterling, was totally bought with some few francs CFA. And that would now connect us to the next subject, of course, that eco thing. Thank you very much.